Welcome back to the Doorkickers player channel. I do recommend that you put this video in 2x speed. I tend to talk a little slowly and I take a lot of breaks, for lack of a better term. I do that so I'm not using too many filler words because that is more annoying than dead silence for some reason. So I definitely recommend for your viewing pleasure to put this video in 2x speed. This is mission 39, Antock Inn. It is another eliminate all terrorists mission, which means there are no hostages, no VIPs, nothing like that, no civilians. And this one is a little interesting. We have two operators, and they have pistols. I'm not sure if I switched to pistols or if that was the only option, but that is how we go through this mission. And let's go to the next frame. So here you can see that we already have a layout. We have a route that we're going to take, and this was a mission that was fairly easy once I figured out where all the tangles are going to be. There is a bit of pause and play here just to make sure that the operators are facing the right way, but for the most part I didn't really have to redraw any of the I didn't have to redraw the route until we get into these two three side rooms. It, it's kind of there's kind of really not much to say. I mean, we throw a couple flashbangs in there just to disorient any tangos that might be in that area. That is a great threat to the operators, because when there are tangos in those areas specifically where the flashbangs are being thrown, the operators don't have time to get behind cover or anything like that. So throwing flashbangs in there just makes the process a lot smoother. We're going to go into this one four-sided room, clear that, clear the inner rooms, and then make our way down. The reason we make our way down the one side first is because it's quicker and easier to clear that first and then make our way all the way up to the three side and clear it from there, because there are windows, and so we can clear the rest of the rooms through the windows and we don't actually have to go into those rooms blind. So it makes the process a lot smoother, a lot easier, and we get to take out tangos a lot quicker. So we're gonna go ahead and start moving in. And did we not throw the flashbangs in the end? Yeah, we ended up not throwing the flashbangs. I guess it wasn't needed. And you can see I had that operator wait there so that these two operators can always move together. And the reason I held for Alpha was because I wanted to see if any tangos would come out into the line of sight before moving on. And there's not really much for me to say except for keeping two operators together is the way to go here. So you can see we're just clearing rooms. And here I did something interesting. I had the second operator, the one that cleared that first room, when I drew the route, I drew it so that that operator opens the door. And that's a little trick if you want the operators to wait for each other. They won't open the door unless they're directed to. So what you can do is you can just have one operator stand in front of the door, draw another operator that's further behind, direct him to open the door, and then draw the path for the first operator that was standing by the door. And that will ensure that the second operator opens the door and essentially ensuring that the first operator waits for the second operator to move. And a lot of times in these missions, having two operators move together is the best option. I've mentioned this in previous videos. When you have operators walking side by side, they'll take down a tango in 1 or 2 bullets each, which is equivalent to 4 bullets from one operator. So the way that the reason that's important is because when you have one operator moving through an area, it'll take him 4 or 5 bullets to take down a tango. In that time, the operator can get injured or the operator can get killed. So having two operators move together ensures that each operator is shooting 1 or 2 bullets at the same time, taking down the tango before he has a chance to kill or injure the operators. So that's why you want to. Well, that's the situations that you would use this trick in to make sure that the operators are moving together. And that's why I had that hold earlier on the 1-4 side room to ensure that the operators move together at the same time and that they're not stepping into something that they can't get out of. Moving on. As they make their way down the hallway, you'll see that it only takes 1 bullet to take down these tangos. And this is something interesting. So, what you would want to do is play pause here, or well, earlier when they were passing through the window, passing by the window, and hold them there and aim them, have them look in the direction that the tangos are, so that they can take out the tangos from outside the window. And that's what you would want to do. But as I'm watching the replay, I realized something interesting, that the tangos didn't shoot unless they were being looked at or they were seen, because you could see that the tangos clearly saw the operators, and the operators saw the tangos, but they looked down the hallway and didn't get shot, which is unusual. And this is why the game dynamics can be frustrating sometimes, is because sometimes you'll have uh, a mission where the tangos shoot with fully automatic weapons or with shotguns and completely just murder operators. And sometimes the tangos act like a 2-year-old with Legos, like it just doesn't know what to do with it, you know. So it kind of gets frustrating because you don't know what to expect, but it kind of adds the excitement because you just really do not know what to expect, because anything can happen. It could be a mission where the tangos are really good at being a tango, and it could be a mission where the tangos are just like the level was set on easy. So it it's really sort of mission by mission. In this mission, they're level easy, so I guess that works out for me. In the meantime, we're just clearing the rest of the room. You can hear the radio in the other room. I am seeing that there's a civilian. I didn't notice that earlier. So that's interesting. And you can see that we took out the tangos from the window, which was great because then we don't have to waste time entering a room to clear it. And yeah, it was relatively simple mission. I don't know how easy it was. I think this took me multiple tries, but it was a simple mission and it went well. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more of these kinds of videos, make sure to subscribe. And feel free to let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see in the videos. If you want to hear more about the kit, the weapons, anything like that, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.